Have you seen this website called Flippa?
No.
Have I told you about this? Okay, so we were talking about real estate and vending machines and basically ways, 401ks, whatever, ways to generate income, right? I found this website called Flippa, which is it's like a marketplace to buy digital businesses. So you can buy a Shopify site, you can buy a blog, you can buy, whatever it is, online business, and you buy it based on the income, right? It's a business, so that's how you value it. And you can go on here and you can buy I wanted to do a little value add play, right? Where I go buy like a toy company or something. I found one that was for sale for like 30 grand. They have a Shopify store that sells toys, right? And we've got kids. Like I could buy a toy company, see if the kids like the toys, and then we've got kind of a natural marketing play where we've got Breland especially has a following on social media to where if these toys are good and we actually like them, then that's like free marketing, right? So you could take a business that's doing, call it $1,000 a month in sales and potentially double, triple, quadruple that number by adding some marketing fuel to the fire that's essentially free. So I think that's one idea that I had is buying a business that kind of fits into what we do. Or it could be like a blog or something about personal finance, and then I could go and contribute to it. But I think it's just like when I bought the vending machines and I said, hey, the prices are all $1. If you can find a way to increase price, cut costs, add value to the business, I think buying an online business is a really easy way that anybody could go on here and have a little side.
Yeah, but I will say this, like you do have that advantage. And I think it's a smart idea to buy a business that is relevant to your family. But not everyone has a wife that is a influencer, right? Or that has the reach she does and a loyal following she does. Because if she does post a toy, 100 people are going to go buy it. You know what I mean? Which then directly benefits you.
Well, I'm just saying in general, I mean, yeah, you're right. But in general, I think it's a good opportunity for anybody to go and kind of self-evaluate and say, okay, where do I have an edge? Do I know a lot about, toys? Do I know a lot about personal finance? Do I know a lot about sports? Go and find an online business, a newsletter, something that you can buy for maybe 10 grand, 20 grand and add value to it. And then, potentially put some money in your pocket, right? It's kind of like it's kind of like,
I think
it's just an asset, right? It's just an asset. So it's cheaper.
You should first buy toys off that site though, right? And then see if it's even worth it. What if they're just bullshit?
Oh yeah, no, you'd have to go and do the due diligence, right? Like make sure that it's a good product, and you don't want to be pushing,
Alibaba wholesale.
Yeah. That'd be no bueno.
Well, hopefully next time we can chat about what we're doing on Amazon with our Amazon business, which we need to get going on a little bit with the storefront.
Yeah,
but we're not going to go into details because there's a competitive market, but we found a great opportunity. We found a great partner who has a massive following in the baseball space. Super exciting stuff. I think it's going to do really well. Look, I am a negative Nancy when it comes to like businesses. Like I'm a devil. I play devil's advocate, right? I'd rather look at the bad things first and look at the good things. If you get too caught up in the good things, you get too emotional and you won't think about the bad things.
Yeah.
And I think this is actually a home run, like no pun intended. Like I think this is a great opportunity, how we're differentiating ourselves. There's literally the product itself you can find. The design, you will find nothing like it.
Well, it's a natural fit, just like what we talked about, right? Like we have a free marketing push, right? Or avenue, whatever you want to call it. So it's a baseball product and we have a big baseball following that we can capitalize on, which is huge. And it doesn't have to be Shark Tank where it's some new patented product. Like you just have to have an edge somewhere. So for us, it's product design and it's, marketing basically.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of the people in the space probably start up like us thinking there's a big opportunity, but they don't have the natural reach, right? They don't have, our partner has a business that has 120,000 plus followers already. He has 50,000, 30 to 50,000 followers. Nick played at Texas A&M, right? A lot of his friends are playing in the big leagues, playing AAA. I played college baseball. I have friends that are in the major leagues. That's advertisement for us without having to spend $1. Yes.
Yeah, that's our edge, right?
You have to buy product, but we'll take the L because You ask those guys to brand your products, it's going to cost you more anyways, but they're doing it because they're friends. So it is a good fit. You know, Alex has come to us, our partners come to us before, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that. You know, like vending machine for me right now is not a good fit for me. For you, it makes sense. This was like, I'm doing it. Like, take my money, let's go.
Well, I think massive action in the long run will do well. That's the whole Tony Robbins thing. Like, just take massive action, right? Like, if you fail, okay, you probably learned something. So for me, it's like everything that I've done in the last few years has been a result of I've failed quite a bit. I've done some things really well, but I've taken action and I've learned a lot from it. So I think this is another case where it's like, okay, we think this is a good opportunity, so we're going to do it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. We learn, we move on to the next opportunity, right? Like, you got to do something. You can't just sit at home and like nitpick and say, oh, well, this product already exists, or, this is whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, everyone's kind of sitting back, I think, and twiddling their thumbs too much and making excuses why not to do something, when in reality, if you just try it, it might work,
Yeah.